What's up, you guys? It's your girl Dominique, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm basically just doing my everyday makeup routine. This is not a tutorial. I am not a professional makeup artist, or do I claim to be. This is just my everyday makeup routine. I do have oily skin, so just be aware of that when you are watching this. Alright guys, so the first step is going to be brows. So I'm just going to take any spoolie that I have. This one is from my e.l.f. Eyeliner pencil or brow pencil. And once I have combed out my brows, I'm going to go ahead and line them. And I'm currently using my Wet n Wild brow pencil. I always use these pencils, and this one is just in dark brown. Once I've lined and filled in my brows, I'm just gonna go back with my spoolie and brush that out a bit. The next step is concealer, and I am using my LA Girl concealer in the color Toffee. So next we are going to blend those brows, honey. Blend those brows. And remember that your brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. So even though they don't have to be perfect, you know, we want to make sure they match just a tad. Alright, so now we're going to go in and do some color correcting with my orange LA Colors concealer. Pretty much just gonna put this underneath my eyes where I have some dark areas, and then just some dark spots on my face that I want to conceal. Okay, so after blending in that color corrector, basically what I like to do at this point, I like to go in with my powder from Laura Mercier. So I'm using the translucent powder in medium deep, and I'm pretty much just going to put this on the areas where I get the most oily. Now, I actually got this technique from ITSMYRAYERAYE. So what she does is she sets her face pretty much in between like important steps. So before adding concealer, right after foundation, and right before actually setting the face. So she pretty much does it like 3 times. So you'll see this technique that I use throughout my whole makeup routine. So now it's time for foundation, y'all, and I love this foundation. This is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look Foundation, and I'm using the color R490. I absolutely love this foundation. So my go-to for everyday face used to actually be the Bare Minerals tinted moisturizer, but after getting this in an influencer box, I've been pretty much just using this. So I actually forgot to go in with my concealer and conceal some problem areas that I have. So I just pretty much went back with my LA Girls Pro Conceal and went back in and concealed those areas. Okay, so now we are ready to blend in our foundation, honey. So I'm just going to spray my beauty blender, and right now I'm currently using the e.l.f. setting spray. So I'm going to use that to blend in my foundation and help that set in. So this is one of my favorite foundations to use. It matches with my skin complexion very well. I don't have to mix anything, and it blends really good for my skin tone. So if you are a brown skin girl like myself and you are looking for a foundation to match pretty good with your skin tone, then I highly suggest the Marc Beauty line. So pretty much now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm pretty much just gonna set my foundation. And I'm putting this all over my face this time as opposed to just my oily areas, so that it sets all of my foundation on my face. So now I'm gonna go back in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee, and I do like to use something that is closer to my skin for an everyday look, just because I don't want to go for anything that's like too dramatic or too bright under my eyes for every day. But I'm gonna just go back with the concealer, conceal under my eyes, highlight my nose, my cupid's bow, as well as my chin. So again, I'm gonna spray my beauty brush with some setting spray and just go ahead and blend, blend, blend. So after that, I'm just gonna go in with my LA Colors contour kit, and this is in the color medium deep. So I'm going to use the lighter color under my eyes just to set my highlight, and I'm just gonna press that in, press that into my skin as opposed to just kind of brushing it in right away. And now for the eyes, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Molten Drama eye palette. And I absolutely love this palette. It has so many pretty colors that are just good for regular use, glam looks. I love it. So right now I'm just gonna go in with my transitional color, which is the Rock Steady eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put that into the crease of my eye, as well as right on top into my and use that as my transition shade. After my transition shade, I'm gonna go in on my lids with the color Sundays. And I love this because it's close to my skin tone, so it doesn't make it seem like I'm actually wearing makeup, but it does have like a metallic look to it. So it does give me just a little bit of glam for my everyday makeup look. So I'm going to take my Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in Aurora, and I'm just going to use that in my waterline. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a bake, but I am going to go ahead and brush off any excess setting powder from my concealer that I put into my face. And then I'm going to go back in with Aurora to highlight the corners of my eyes. Now the final step for eyes is going to be my Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Eyelash Extensions. Y'all, if you have not tried this mascara, oh my gosh, I love it. It adds the fiber lashes, and me personally, I don't wear lashes on a daily basis because my eyelashes are already long, but this mascara just gives so much emphasis to my natural lashes. Like, bomb, sis. You bomb. You need to try it. This everyday makeup look is not sponsored by Thrive Cosmetics, but I do use a lot of their products and I love their products. Some of the proceeds actually go to cancer survivors, and I really love it. If you look at the name, it's actually called Thrive Cause, and it's spelled like, you know, CAUSE Cosmetics, and I'm just in love. So after setting my face with my e.l.f. setting spray, I'm gonna go back in and actually contour my face again with my LA Colors contour palette. I'm just gonna use the darker shade, and I'm gonna go in on the bottom of my cheeks and contour my face with that. So I am going to contour my nose just a little bit, just enough to give it a little bit of definition, nothing too serious. And then I'm going to go right back in with my translucent powder and set everything on my face once again for one last time. For blush, I'm going to be using my Thrive Cosmetics Triple Threat Stick in the shade Maggie for my blush. And this actually comes with a brush, so I just put it on and then I blend it in with the brush that is already on the blush stick. And then as my highlighter, I am going to use the Triple Threat Stick in Joy. So these triple thread sticks, you can actually use them pretty much as eyeshadow, highlighter, blush. As you saw, sometimes I actually use it on my lips for lip color. So these sticks are amazing for just multifunctional makeup. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in that highlight. And after putting all of that foundation and makeup on my face, I have to go back in and fill in my beauty mark. It's definitely the most favorite feature on my face, so I had to go back and fill that in, sis. Yes. So I'm gonna go back in with my setting spray and pretty much just set everything in. Like I said, I have oily skin, so this is the technique that I use to help my makeup stay all day. And now we're pretty much ready to move on to lip color. So I'm going to be taking the same color that I use on my brows, which is the Wet n Wild dark brown pencil. And I'm just gonna line my lips with that. And for my lip color, I'm gonna be using the Flower Beauty Mix and Matte Lip Duo, and this is in the color Tickled Pink. So I'm just gonna use the lipstick first, and then I'll go over it with the gloss. Then to add a little bit of extra shimmer, I'm gonna go over my lips again with the Thrive Cosmetics Gloss in Glinda, just to get my lips a little extra shine, you feel me? And I'm gonna go back in with my Aurora eye highlighter and just go over my Cupid's bow with that. And y'all, that's pretty much it for my everyday makeup look. Tell me what you think. Yes, your girl is glowing, honey. Yes. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more makeup routines or anything like that, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.